Okay, so when it comes to AI agents in N8N, by far the most useful N8N AI agent is the tools agent. And again, this is also an instance of LangChain, but this is going to be the most useful and the go-to agent for most workflows because it can interact with external tools, it can interact with APIs to perform different actions, retrieve different information, and really handle any task you throw at it. This agent is really useful for managing integration because it really understands, it has this unique ability to be able to call on the different tools that are attached to it based on the prompt that you've given it, and it can independently decide for this particular ask or for this particular query that I'm being asked which tool I need to access in order to provide the correct information. And that's what makes this agent the most useful and the most powerful AI agent when it comes to the different options that are available. I mean, a perfect example of the power of this AI agent or this tool agent is the personal assistant that I built, obviously, because all of these tools are attached to it. So based on the main prompt inside this tools agent, it can independently act and figure out which tool would be appropriate for the particular ask. And in this case, since this is a personal AI assistant, based on the query of whatever the user is asking, it will independently and autonomously decide, okay, of all these tools that are attached to me, what is the right tool that I need to use? And that's where the beauty and that's where the power of this agent comes in, right? Because it can also have other tools and other AI agents in a complete separate workflow that's attached to this that it can call on, again, depending on whatever the query is, and it will make that decision by itself. I mean, now the fact that, and it then added this from AI function makes this even further a very powerful agent, because now it can use that from AI functionality, which is right here, this from AI functionality to further increase the usefulness of this agent. And down the line, we'll be able to also add, I'm pretty sure N8N is working, I think I saw it somewhere that N8N is working on adding additional AI agents as tools, so that way you can have this one parent tool that can call on other AI agents that are attached to this as a separate tool that could be used for separate independent workflows within that agent, where then we have a bunch of agents that are kind of connected to each other with one master agent, and that master agent can decide based on the user query which agent to call on for what purpose. So like I said, this is very, very powerful, and this is hands down the most useful AI agent in this instance of LangChain that is integrated with N8N. A lot of these demos, a lot of the tutorials that I have done, I've used a tools agent because, like I said, even for live clients that I work with, majority of the time that I'm using this AI agent is always the tools agent. So that's why you can see how robust and how useful this is. So I would imagine even for your use case, most of your workflows that require an AI agent, you will be using these tools agent, and then I'm pretty sure are going to further increase and add additional functionalities to these tools agent that you can attach to this AI agent via this separate tool library that they have now. All right, well, hopefully that gave you a good overview of how all these agents work, which one to use for what purpose. And obviously, like I said, tools agents is going to be your go-to agent for most of your use case, but it's always good to know the other types of agents that are available, because there are some instances that you can use these other types of agents for those purposes that will do a better job compared to this tools agent. All right, so I'll keep updating this series, because obviously the more I learn and the more workflows I build whenever I'm working with clients, live clients, when I'm building real life projects for them. So the more I learn about that, the more I learn about these different AI agents that are specific to different use cases, I'll share that with you guys, and then I will update this deep dive series to make sure that I am passing my knowledge to you as well. So make sure you keep checking this section regularly, because there will be more updates coming in. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive, and as always, let me know if you have any questions.